According to an estimate, every year around 20,000 Northeast students are enrolled in Delhi University's undergraduate programs. Jawaharlal Nehru University also attracts a large number of students aspiring to get higher education. In an attempt to find affordable accommodation, they usually reside in places like North Campus of Delhi University, Munirka, Safdarjung, South Extension, Kotla and Moti Bagh. These areas are also conveniently closer to most of their workplaces and colleges. But finding affordable and safe accommodation is not always easy.
I stayed in Munirka for around 6 months. There I faced a lot. The rent which I paid, it was around 2,000 more than others who were staying there with the same floor.
Student coming from North studying here, it's a day-to-day life fact we face here. Even I personally face racism. When I go to a police station, the police didn't file an FIR. I have to go to the higher authority. Then the higher authority will pressurize him. Then only they will file the FIR. That's how it is going on, because it is day-to-day life, fact we are facing here. Even in metros, when you travel by a bus, when you go to colleges, not even in a single area where you won't find racism.
Things are even worse if you are a female.
Many of you have said that you have faced racism in your daily lives. But does it become more difficult just because you are a female?
Yeah, because we face two layers of discrimination here. One from the racial point of view and another being a woman.
As a woman, we are more vulnerable than the others. The racism is one case, like my friend said. And then the discrimination or the danger and all, walking in the street alone, that one, it has limit our freedom.
Being from Northeast, and this gender issue takes a pretty vicious kind of nature, So we do face a lot of discrimination, but women do get the worst lot.
It's double agony to face racism and also be a victim of gender-based violence. Between 2007 and 2011, of the recorded 96 crimes against people from the Northeast in Delhi and NCR, 58% were against women. The need of the hour is to recognize that such discrimination is the problem. In any country, for such problems to be redressed, they need to be first acknowledged. Only then can they be tackled.
You ask any student from Northeast studying in Delhi, they will acknowledge the fact that sometimes in their life they have experienced racism. Some incidents are ignored and many are unreported. At least now, let's stop pretending that there's no racism in Delhi.
The recent hate crimes might just be acts of some individuals. But haven't we as a society also failed in ending biases and prejudices against people from and within our own country? It's a question we as a society must ask ourselves. How much do we know about the culture of the Northeast? How much do we know about its history? Even textbooks don't tell us enough.
What is the Northeast? What is the history? Do we also have a culture? Did we have kings? We have queens, we have a rich culture, ethics. No one knows about it because our policymakers have also failed in integrating Northeast in our textbooks, in our consciousness, in our policy.
If you really know about us, then you should be aware about our culture. So I really request the government, I guess they should, they should give some subject to the students of Delhi or to every one of us that people from here, from the North India or South India, they will be aware about us and our culture. And I guess they will stop judging us and all that.
Do you also feel that there's a kind of lack of awareness in people in general about the culture of Northeast?
Yes, of course. They don't really know about us.
Yeah. And
They give us like comments like, are you a Nepali or are you Chinese or Japanese or something like that. Chinky and all these words.
Well, once happened with me, like it was during 2009 when I was a first year student. That time one of the autowala asked me when I spoke Hindi very fluently. He asked me like, where are you from, ma'am? You speak so fluently Hindi. I was shocked, like I am also an Indian. Can't I speak Hindi?
Mainstream cinema in the country also seems to have stereotypes, with the Northeast characters not appearing in serious roles.
In Hindi film, a hero is from Punjab, heroine is from South India, and a villain is from, somewhere else, but not from and usually Northeast people are painted as Bahadur, all this kind. Even Denny Jongpa has said that he faced racial discrimination even in the Indian film industry. So on every level, in the popular media where people can connect with the consciousness of India, we got to put that element in.
There is a ray of hope now. Waking up to the protests, the government has taken some measures for the safety and security of the people of the Northeast. Delhi Police launched a special Delhi Police helpline for people from the Northeast. The number 1093 will allow Northeastern people to register all sorts of complaints, including that of racism and harassment, directly with the police. A special police station dedicated to issues related to people from the Northeast has also been set up. NCERT has woken up to the fact that not enough has been taught in textbooks about the rich diversity of the Northeast. There's also a strong call from the people for the enactment of an anti-racist law to curb discrimination and attacks.
When we are evoking about the anti-racial discrimination law, it is not only for the people of Northeast, but to ensure that Indians anywhere, in any part of India, treat each other with equal respect. That's all.
Why the country is waiting for? And India is desperately in need of a government or a political parties that upholds anti-racial policies and values. And that is going to benefit not only the Northeastern people, but it will benefit all the citizens of this country.
It's not necessarily for the sake of the Northeastern people, but rather it's a kind of fighting for global human rights.
अब ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ नॉर्थ ईस्ट वालों का रेसिज्म दिल्ली में ही होता है, शायद नॉर्थ इंडियंस का भी रेसिज्म नॉर्थ ईस्ट में होता है, बट हाँ, दिस रेसिज्म लॉ हम सबको कवर करेगा.
So now do you see a kind of support coming in from all sections of society from all over India?
Yes, we probably see some support coming on from different communities all over the India, and even the media is taking the steps. It's not only an issue of the Northeastern community, it's an issue of India altogether.
We often object and get angry when an Indian is discriminated in other countries. But what about discrimination and hate crimes within our own country? Isn't it hypocrisy? Perhaps the solution lies in ending the atmosphere of suspicion and mingling with each other with a good heart, regardless of race, culture and religion.
India is home to various cultures, ethnic groups. For thousands of years, we have lived together in harmony. Recent incidents of hate crimes might have left deep wounds on the multicultural heritage of India. But hope has not dimmed. Voices are getting louder and people are joining hands against racism, against intolerance and against hatred. India has always been a symbol of that idea which believes in celebrating its diversity, which believes in the victory of love over hate and resilience over intolerance. It's this belief which has helped India to overcome many hard times in history. History has time and again told us that there is only one idea that can go forward in this country, and that is the idea of India.
ताली एक हाथ से कभी नहीं बजती, दोनों हाथ से बजनी चाहिए. इसलिए यहाँ के लोगों को भी एक अपनापन दिखाना चाहिए और वहाँ के लोगों को भी खुले मन के साथ बात करना चाहिए.
See, we all are Indians. It's not Northeastern are they have different looks, they have different tradition, they have different cultures. They are different from mainland Indian people according to their looks or tradition. It's not like this. We all are Indians. When India is chanting, we feel the same, like the you people feel, like the mainlanders feel. And it is India. We see India as our first country, and we love India.
Educating the masses, sensitizing everyone, all Indian, about the heterogeneity of the Indian society. It has to be more of acceptance rather than tolerance, because I don't feel the need to say at the top of my voice that I'm an Indian. I am an Indian. Who are you to question it? I am an Indian, and you just have to accept it.